Welcome to my ice storm diaries. It is night one of said winter storm. I got off of work at like 4. We closed for the weather. So I just got back home. I decided to get back into my sourdough game. So I fed my starter this morning and now she's bubbly and ready. I just worked on some pizza dough for tomorrow's dinner. And so I filmed a little bit of that I'll insert here.
So first off, right quick, after you get order footage, and then we're gonna hit and do adjust it later. Okay, so yeah, okay, so that'll
But I have so much active starter that I think I can also make a sourdough loaf. So let's make it together. I use my sister's recipe. I think she's just kind of created it over time with a bunch of other people's recipe, and it's foolproof in my opinion. So first I need to get some filtered water warming up in the kettle, not too hot. I usually set it on the lowest setting. And you don't want it to be hot, you don't want it to be cold, you kind of just want it to be warm. And then I'm going to measure 100 grams of active starter in this bowl. If you don't know, there is a storm. I thought it was just in Texas, but it's kind of all over the South. It already hit Dallas this morning where my family is. It has just been raining and it's been super cold all day today, but tonight it's gonna be freezing temperatures. So all that rain is going to freeze over and it's gonna get icy. So me and Colin will be nice and cozy at home for the weekend, and then possibly school will be canceled on Monday as well. I've also heard talks of snow next week, which I would love, but I'm kind of just preparing for ice, so I don't think it's gonna be very pretty or fun to be outside. All right, and then I need 350 grams of warm water. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take a whisk, and you basically whisk it almost like you're making matcha. You want it to look milky and bubbly. Now you're gonna add 500 grams of flour. Y'all, I haven't made a loaf in so long. I've been so off my game, but I'm so excited. That is 500 even, wow. All right. And at this point of the sourdough loaf, the dough is gonna be super, super sticky. So I don't usually use my hands, and I just use the spatula. You just wanna incorporate the flour into the starter water. I'm excited to vlog this weekend, show y'all what we do. I have a few activities that I think would be fun to do since we'll probably be inside most of the time. All right, it's been 30 minutes, so now it's time to add the salt. I like to use this Redmond salt for my sourdough loaves, and I'm gonna add in about 12 grams of that. And then, like I said before, the dough is very, very sticky still at this point, so I'm gonna wet my hands before I incorporate the salt in. Show you later on how I do like my folds specifically, but right now I'm kind of just pulling the dough over itself from the bottom to the top, just to get that salt all incorporated. My husband, cameraman, is helping me so I can show y'all how I fold my sourdough loaf. So I'm gonna do this 2 more rounds, letting 30 minutes in between them. But I basically just fold one side over, then do the same on the other side. And then I roll it up like a burrito, as tight as possible. And then I just repeat the other way. So I'm gonna fold this side over, fold this side over, and then roll again. your hands should look like this. Me and Colin are probably having the weirdest meal ever. And that is because we are on the last day of our fast. Tomorrow our fast ends. But all the groceries we got for the storm, we got outside of our fast. So tonight we're pretty much just eating anything that we can to satiate ourselves. So I'm currently having what was left of a chicken kebab, a Greek salad, hummus, red onions, and then some potatoes that I roasted for breakfast. And then me and Colin will be sharing an apple with almond butter, and he is currently making eggs and sausage. You gotta make do with what you have. We are thinking about starting a movie marathon over the weekend while we're locked in. So we've decided on The Hunger Games. So I'm so excited because I've been wanting to rewatch them.
I hope it's good.
What do you mean you hope it's good? You've seen it. Colin has seen The Hunger Games. I don't know what he's talking about.
Are they good?
You've literally seen it. The question is, where is The Hunger Games available for free? Probably nowhere. Here's a real question too. Do we want to start with the movie about President Snow, because that's technically a prequel, or do we want to watch them in order of release?
Wouldn't that be the one that I've seen the most recently?
Yeah, so probably not that one. It's not free anywhere unless we have Peacock. Which is probably the one thing we don't have.
As far as I know, we don't have Peacock.
Fiasco complete. There's new batteries in our remote, and we rented it off of YouTube. We're gonna eat our dinner and watch our movie. Popcorn time. Our friends gave us this reusable popcorn bag. It has literally changed our life. Good morning, time to check our dough. My loaf definitely rose, that is a good sign. And so did my pizza dough. Let's start by shaping this loaf. It's when it gets really sticky. Yeah, this is a pizza dough. Oh no, it's not too sticky.
Like it doesn't have to be as perfect as like a bread.
Exactly. It's actually not that sticky. It is morning one off the fast, and you know I had to have my dream yogurt bowl. We did not wake up to snow or ice from what we can see outside our window, so that was a little bit of a disappointment, but it is freezing outside. We might go outside a little bit later to go on a walk, and also because our coffee got delivered and we need to get it out of the mailbox, so we kind of have to go outside regardless. Off we go to weather the storm. All just so that I can have a coffee. It is freezing, but there's literally no ice anywhere. So I don't know what they meant when they said there was gonna be an ice storm. Oh yeah, Colin is out of school tomorrow. So that would be pretty crazy for them to say, just kidding. All his patients and everything have already been canceled, so. Package secured. I think I might be living in my dream world. So my husband is currently making me coffee while I run myself a bath. My bath is almost drawn, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop in. I'm gonna read my Bible, spend some time with the Lord, and then take an everything shower after. So when you see me again, I'll be a new person. Yeah, I'm a new person for sure. I am going to lather myself in this body butter from Primarily Pure and put my pajamas back on, and then probably get started on lunch. I feel like you'll be seeing me a lot in this apron during the duration of this video. I am making chili for lunch because it's cozy outside, soup weather, but my husband doesn't like soup. So this is our compromise. Colin decided to go on a walk and not be losers all day. It is freezing. Still no ice, still no snow though. I don't really think that everything needed to shut down the way that it did, but I'm not complaining
Look
about
at the
it.
street, it's like perfectly fine.
Yeah, literally. In case y'all didn't know, it's really cold outside.
Snotty.
Look at us. Oh my gosh. It was good though. We needed to get some movement in. My loaf is done. I preheat the Dutch oven at 450, and then once it's preheated, I put the bread in there, add a few ice cubes, put the lid on, bake it for 30 minutes, take the lid off, bake it for another like 15 to 20 minutes, just so that the top gets toasty, which it did. It's a little bit of a wonky shape than normal, but that's okay. Let me show you. There she is in all her beauty. I have not made a loaf in a very long time, so honestly, I'm very, very satisfied with that. That looks pretty good. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. I think I'm gonna have a little slice. A little flaky salt. Oh, so good. Very happy about that. It's sourdough pizza time in the Smith kitchen, which means things get a little bit chaotic. For the pizza sauce, I literally just use these red gold peeled tomatoes, a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper, and that's literally all you need. Colin said that he's serving waste. Actually, you're serving no waste in his apron. Sauce. Our favorite toppings for sourdough pizza is Italian sausage, and then we do some prosciutto, and I guess that's literally it, other than cheese and sauce. I like to drizzle honey on top of mine after it's cooked, and it is delicious. You could caramelize an onion, but to be honest, I just don't really want to do that. Mozzarella.
I love the zucchini.
I love zucchini. Zucchini? I love zucchini. We didn't finish catching fire earlier, so we're probably gonna finish that while we eat our dinner. Good. Probably actually more than I would probably want. But. My pizza. Here is my pizza. It looks literally delicious. And Colin's pizza is done as well. And I also just quickly made some brownies. I don't know how they're gonna turn out. It's a random recipe I found online because I needed to do an eggless recipe. So we'll see if those turn out good, but Mr. Mitten. Yum! Good morning. Didn't vlog much last night, but let me just give you an update on what happened. Basically, last night I made those brownies as you saw, and they didn't turn out the very best, but they turned out okay. I ended up eating 2 of them with a glass of milk while we were watching our movie, which we're now halfway through Mockingjay Part 1, by the way. Like I said a little bit, we were just fasting for our church, and what we were fasting were bread products, most dairy products, and all like sugar, refined sugar. Yesterday was like my first time incorporating dairy back into my diet, bread back into my diet, sugar back into my diet. So I think the brownies, I just overdid it a little bit. We decide we're like about to fall asleep and we're like, we need to just pause the movie, go to bed. I go to the bathroom and I am having the worst rosacea flare up I've ever had my entire life. If I'm feeling brave, I'll put pictures of what it looks like. It still is kind of there this morning, but it was basically just like red bumps down both sides of my face like this onto my jawline, and it was on fire. That freaked me out, but I do think, I looked it up, I think it's cocoa can cause a rosacea flare up, and so can dairy, and so can refined sugar. So having all 3 of those things plus additionally a cup of milk on the side, I think was just, I did it a little too much. And my stomach also is not happy with me this morning, so today I'm going to not have any refined sugar, no chocolate, just gonna keep it chill. Also, I didn't share this, but my yogurt bowl also messed up my stomach, which I'm really sad because I love having that in the morning for breakfast, but I think I'm just gonna go back to what I was eating before for breakfast, which was like eggs, sausage, sauerkraut, of course. I think the body is just so cool that it only took 21 days for me to really like detox from all those things, and then I incorporated them back, and my body was very quick to tell me that it didn't really like that. Oh, I broke the yolk! We're gonna break yours. There we go. Can you get the red chili flakes? Delicious. Surprise! We're outside of the house. So the roads in Houston are not icy at all, so everyone was just a little bit dramatic. And I usually do grocery shopping on Mondays, but because the roads are fine, we decided let's just do grocery shopping now when I don't have to work and also do that. So we're at Aldi now. We're gonna do our grocery shopping, and then we're going to be comfy cozy for the rest of the day. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to try the pomegranates with dark chocolate. Getting 2 of those. Okay, that's enough. My favorite snack ever. I've never seen Aldi this empty before.
I need this.
I got this mini cross stitch from a craft store here in Houston. I've been wanting to see if I would like cross stitch, but didn't want to like dive head first into it. So this little kit literally comes with everything you need, and it's so mini. I'm gonna try it out and see if I like it. And I'm gonna watch some YouTube while I work. After the grocery store, I filmed some short form content. If you don't follow me anywhere else, my Instagram and TikTok are in my description box. And then me and Colin had lunch and watched the rest of Mockingjay Part 1. So tonight we'll definitely have to watch the second part. I don't know how I'm gonna go back to work after all this free time. This is becoming a what we ate in a weekend video. All we're doing is cooking. And tonight we're having this Thai peanut chicken and ramen noodle soup recipe from Half Baked Harvest. It looks scrumptious. Anyway, so Colin's cutting up the chicken, my least favorite activity. I just went on a little walk. I was listening to Speak Now, in case you're wondering, because I am in my luteal phase. And now we're going to make this and then probably watch Mockingjay Part 2, and then tomorrow morning life goes on like normal.
What does Speak Now have to do with your luteal phase?
Because it's like a sad girl album. Dude, these movies have made me cry than they ever have in my entire life, and I've been watching them since I was like 12 years old. When I first watched it, I cried once in The Hunger Games, and then I think once in Mockingjay Part 2. I've almost cried. I haven't like fully cried, but tears welled up in my eyes 4 times in each movie. It's actually insane. Let's cook. I'm also teaching Colin how to make sourdough loaf. Meanwhile, I've made 3 loaves this weekend. I'm out of control. I really think for right now it's very aesthetic. Smoked paprika. Paprika lika. Paprika in there. Let's see if my chicken broth is very hot. Don't show them the This is so crazy. Soup time.
This is how you should film your vlogs.
Looks so good. Dinner is served. It looks so good. And we're starting movie 4. It's a perfect night. Hello everyone. Just finished editing this video and realized I didn't really give it a proper ending. And that's because as soon as the weekend ended, life really did go back to normal. I feel like this week has been so busy with work and just getting caught up and back into the swing of things. But I wanted to say that I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. I know it wasn't really an ice storm, but it was a very cozy weekend with me and Colin. I loved having so much quality time with him and just getting to rest. It was so nice and very needed. I will see you guys next Monday with another video.